Hi everybody, Beth here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new, my name is Beth and I'm an online reseller as well as a small business owner, a cake business. So online I resell on Poshmark and Amazon. I do books on Amazon and used clothing on Poshmark. I also run a cake business from home and I'm beginning to open an Etsy shop for some baked goods. So I'm really in the early stages of that. But today I have a book haul for Amazon FBA. I really need to get this off to the warehouse because it's been a while since I sent something in because I did some online arbitrage and I had to wait quite a while for all the books to come in. So you might notice my background is a little different. I have a baby with a nasty cold and he just wants to be held the whole time. Also, northern New Hampshire is freezing right now. So the end of the house that my office is in my bedroom, is freezing. So I have that closed off and I just don't want to be cold or him to be cold. So please excuse the lived-in look. There's not much I can do about that. So, okay, so I will start by saying that I did order some textbooks using eFlip. I used eFlip, which is software that keeps track of books that are kind of, um, I don't want to say dormant, but they're not in demand for the season, so you can buy them cheap from merchants and then sell them for a lot when they're in demand. Sorry. So um, it it's a mixed bag. I had a couple that weren't exactly in the condition that was listed, and I'm not very happy about that. I'm gonna have to um, I don't know, maybe leave some feedback just because um, it's going to reflect in my what I'm able to list it for. So um, I'll just get started. So here I have five um, books that are textbooks or educational books. These books in the high demand season sell for a lot more than I have listed here. I use Scout IQ, which is another app. Watch my video before. I'll link it below where I kind of explain that. But you might hear baby noises and see some stretching. But I have a binky and a bottle here, so we'll get through this. Um, what was I saying? Okay, so I just scanned the books. So if I list these books right now, this is the profit that I potentially could make. And then obviously I paid up for some of the textbooks, like probably $12 or less. So I factored that into my overall cost of goods and I subtracted that from my total earnings potentially. Obviously, the market changes depending on when they get there and everything, but the day that I did this a few days ago, these are the numbers I got. So I will go through each book, let you know what I was told the profit would be for zero cost. And then at the end, I will tell you what my earnings would be, my cost of goods overall, and my net profit. Also, my average profit per book. So let's get started. I will say, so online arbitrage, a couple of these books I just had hanging around my house, and three, I think, I went to my first book sale. It was the last day of the book sale at a library, and so I thought that maybe it would be to my advantage where they might just say, just take it. But I spent an hour scanning and I only found three books that were profitable. I will say that the minimum was $5. Oh no, they told me they accepted cards, but then when I got there, the minimum was $10. I had three books, so I just wasn't going to pay that because they were supposed to be like 25 cents each. And they were nice enough to just say, go ahead, just don't tell anybody. So I got those books for free. Okay, let's get started. One of those books is this book. It's called Retire Inspired. And this I won't go over the the sales rank and the e-score and everything like the last time. Again, if those are some new terms to you, make sure to check out the video that I'm linking below where I explain that. Um, but they're all sales ranks that I'm fine with waiting for, obviously. So Retire Inspired forward by Dave Ramsey, who's a very popular, I guess, financial advisor, I would say, with kind of a really popular um, plan to get out of debt. So I'm not surprised that this book is profitable, and it looks like I can get 1581 for it. I think that's no 581. One of my numbers on my number sign lines my number sign makes it look like 1581. Again, this was free, so free into 581. I will take it. I'm just gonna drop these on the floor because I don't have any room in front of me. Okay, this I just had hanging around my house. Northeast Fruit and Vegetable Gardening. Again, I live in northern New Hampshire, so my pipe dream of having a huge garden has not been realized yet. We'll see. Right now there's snow, so I don't feel bad about not following that dream. Okay, again, free because I have it in my house, and the profit $4.11. Okay, let's see what else. That looks so freaky. It looks like my hand. Okay, this is called #AskGaryV. One entrepreneur's take on leadership, social media, and self-awareness. And I believe I've heard his name, and he has a YouTube channel. I think that he's in the reselling community. It says, some arbitrage, online arbitrage, a whole bunch of stuff. So this is very popular, and this is one of the books I got for free at that sale. Where is it? $2.50 for profit. Again, I'll take it. This one I got it for free again at that same sale. So this is How to Survive and Maybe Even Love Nursing School, which I thought was cute. It's in great condition. It looks kind of brand new, but we've got some snoring going on. Sorry. This is mom life. This is reseller at home life. Yeah, so I'll never list it like new unless it's in plastic, or new or like new if it's not in plastic, because it's just not worth the stress. So the profit is $7 for this. This is the last book I got at that sale. This is called The Anxious Organization: Why Smart Companies Do Dumb Things. This is really good. Let me look at my list here. Where is it? Okay. 2411. Yeah, so it's not always a giant heavy textbook that you can profit good money for. So 2411 for this, and I got it for free. Okay, this is another thing that I had hanging around my house. I'm keto, and before that, my husband and I were on paleo for a while. I'm a big believer in keto. It's really changed my life. So this is the Mayo Clinic Guide to Eating Gluten-Free. So that's not keto, but best foods to eat, food labels made easy, smart advice for dining out. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find. Oh my goodness, I can't find it. Guide to eating. I'll have to look that up again because I don't see it on my list. It wasn't a huge profit, so my numbers will be a little off, but that's okay. I'm pretty proud that I even did the math. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the books that I did some online arbitrage for. This first one is Power, Learning, and Your Life: Essentials of Student Success. So this is a pretty thin book. It's not super heavy. So Power. The profit right now, if I sell it right now, which it's not in high demand, would be $27.22. So if I want to make some quick money, I might just send them in and list them. I may wait until, or look at the Keepa graphs and wait until it looks like they start to get profitable, or for higher profit. I think I'm going to send them in right away. Just to be honest, I could use the money to reinvest. So anyway, I'll show you the one I'm mad about. Okay. That I'll save that for last. Principles and practice of sport management. So this right now, if I sell it, profit of $45.76. This video is gonna be long. Sorry. Okay, this has stickers all over it. and writing on it. So this was an ex library book, I think. I mean, the Gugon that I have is gonna be right at work. Um, yeah, 20th century world profit right now would be $30.80. Okay, I think I'm still waiting for one book. I don't know. It's taking forever. So this used to be a rental. This is social psychology. Um, Listing it right now and selling it, the profit would be $49.50. And these, I used, like I said, the software eFlip, which is made by the same creators of Scout IQ, which I also use. Um, and I just did the 30-day trial and then I canceled it because it's pretty expensive per month. I can't remember if it's 50 or closer to 70, which I'm just not able to do right now. I'm still getting this kind of rolling, so maybe in the future. It really did help, but I might just need to kind of find books to flip by myself, and it'll be a good learning experience. So this one, I was surprised that I would make a profit on it, and by the time I got it, the market had changed, and for whatever reason, it's not profitable anymore. Um, or I think it maybe was like $1. So this is Sniffy something Rat Pro version with CD-ROM. The other thing is it was listed as having the CD and it's not. It doesn't have it. So that was the other reason I just didn't bother because the profit is not worth having to list it as acceptable because it's got a missing CD. So I'll probably redonate this. And I was bummed about that. I think I paid $12 for that. So I guess if you live and you learn. Okay, this is the last one. I'm like I said, I'm not very happy about this because it was claimed as sealed, which it is, but it's not new. I'll show you. Okay, this was Worlds of Music, an introduction to the music of the world's people, and it's third edition, and it has some. It says sets, so it has some kind of electronics in there. So yeah, let's check this out. This is not brand new. It is sealed, but it's not brand new. I would only feel comfortable listing this as acceptable. Um, so that brings the value down for me. I looked it up as what I could sell it for acceptable right now, and let's see, the profit would be $37.62. So I'll give it a try. And another thing that I'm going to do as a strategy, he's very grunty. Um, that I'm going to do as a strategy is I'm going to take pictures of my books. So whether they're whatever condition they're in, I just want to prove that they are. If there are any discrepancies, any reasons that I'm listing it for less than very good, I'll take a picture of it. And if I'm not sure how many pictures I can put on, but I'll make a collage if I need to. And I really think that that will set me apart because I know when I'm shopping for something, and you know, if I had had a picture of this, then I wouldn't have bought it. So I feel like I was deceived a little bit. And I feel like that will kind of maybe make mine more desirable because what you see is what you get. So I'm going to give that a try. I haven't really seen a lot of FBA sellers do that. It's probably because most people are very large scale and don't have time to do that. Obviously, I'm not large scale. I'm part-time pretty much, I would say, maybe even quarter time with this. So I will let you know how that goes and if I see an increase in sales as far as how quickly things sell. Um, okay, so let's get into some numbers. I have 11 books here. Um, I have 12, but that Mayo Clinic, you know what? Maybe the Mayo Clinic I found out is not profitable and I didn't include it for that. I think that's what it was. So that was the gluten-free eating. So my numbers are right then. 11 books, and my total earnings, so all those numbers that I gave you, equal $274.32. Not bad. But gross profit is impressive, but it's not really, I don't think it's a very helpful number because it depends on how much you spent on everything and what actually goes in your bank account. So my cost of goods was $117.29, and the bulk of that came from the online arbitrage. Like I said, I paid like $12, up to $12, and all of them were close around that. I might have paid $20 for one of them because it goes for like 150 in high demand season. So my total earnings, gross profit subtracted by what I paid for all of these was a net profit that would go in my bank account as 157.03. That's really great. You know, it's not a lot of work. Um, in the online arbitrage, I don't even really need to leave my home. Obviously, it's going to be a skill that I need to hone in on, but so far, so good. And my average profit per book is $14.20. So I'm happy with that. I will continue doing these book hauls if you would like me to. They're fun for me, and they kind of light a fire under me to actually send these books in. Again, I'm still waiting for one, but that's no excuse. I need to get it off to the warehouse. So I will let you know what sells. I'm also going to do like an overview of my first month selling books, Amazon FBA. I know that I've had a few people request that. I'm happy to do that. As far as numbers, I'm not going to get into specific details, but I will overall tell my experience and how it went. So be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to do a Poshmark what sold video later today, so that will be up if you're interested in seeing what sold and my profits on that. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone's having great luck with Amazon FBA, or if you're just kind of looking into it, or you love finding out about different books. Um, yeah, just let me know in the comments, and please subscribe and ring the little bell, click the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Um, and make sure to say hi in the comments, or if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Let me just put my notebook over here and I will click stop.